actually, over time, over the course of maybe 3 years, I've lost 75 pounds. Not easy. But for the majority of the time of my transformation, I pretty much did it by myself. I was absolutely clueless. But I did the research, I worked out, I became a part of a Bigger Loser challenge at work and ended up winning the pot. And then from there, it just skyrocketed. And I said to myself, well, how am I gonna keep this off? I ended up becoming a personal trainer.
I'm nervous, but hi, my name is Sheila Donaldson Johnson. And my journey, in my early 40s, I was diagnosed with asthma. And then in my late 40s, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I got my father's disease. So I was actually a skinny fat. But with the steroids and all the medicine, I started gaining the weight. And before you know it, I was 240 pounds on insulin, eating however I wanted to eat. I finally, some angels introduced me to Boot Camp Cincinnati with Denise Bryers, and I get choked up. I love my boot camp family. I have lost 52 pounds, have kept it off, and check this out, my doctor loves her. And I don't even need to shoot insulin no more, minister, whatever you want to say. So I love all my family, and I'm going to pass it to Shannon. Thank y'all. Oh, and I'm going to be 57 October 28th. What's up?
Just a little brief about me is that previous to 2006, okay, like this? Okay, so previous to 2006, probably way prior to 2006, I am a domestic violence survivor and also a suicide attempt survivor. So, doing all kinds of stuff. I was just going through a lot of mental transformation that I just really didn't recognize at that time. But by the time I turned 39, well, I'm remarried now, happily. But by the time I was 39, when I was 39, I was actually in Miami on the beach, and that's what really made me just want to turn my life around and just, change my body, because I had got up to almost 200 pounds. I was 198 pounds actually. Then I saw Boot Camp Cincinnati through my newsfeed on Facebook. So I reached out to Denise February 27th, 2013, and I've been with her ever since. I have never missed a boot camp. Then I started getting interested in doing it when I saw her compete for the first time. So I have lost almost 55 pounds since February of last year, and I'm getting ready to do my first figure competition alongside Denise in 4 weeks, actually, October 25th at Harrison High School. So I love my fit fam, I love Denise. I'm her assistant as well at Boot Camp Cincinnati, so you'll see me first when you come to join us, and I hope to see everybody there, and good luck on your journey. If you have any questions about anything, you can come, feel free to talk to me. And I'm Shannon R. Hammond on Facebook. And I'm just gonna pass it off to these three ladies, because like Denise had mentioned, we were doing a Boot Camp Cincinnati Extreme Transformation, and these are our 3 finalists. So I'll let them tell their journey. Weight loss, maybe 3 years ago. My dad passed away at the age of 54. He was a diabetic, kidney failure, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I just was like, I do not want to be that person. So I started my journey out by myself. I just was trying to get my mind right, wrap it around just the whole fitness, exercise thing. So I met Denise last summer, August. I started with her last summer, August. When I first started, I was 348 pounds. Today, I've lost a total of 93. So now I'm doing the BCC Extreme Challenge. So all I have to say is you just have to stay focused, wrap your mind around exercising, eating right, eating healthy. If you fall, get back up. You have to just get back up and keep going.
August of 2012 of weight loss or fitness. But my story of becoming overweight actually began as a child. We want to kind of skip over that part, but I was that husky kid that only had to buy their pants at Sears. Y'all remember those husky pants? Then I went to JCPenney's for dress sizes and half sizes because I couldn't fit regular size clothes everybody else was wearing in school. So from there, I continued to eat. I would sneak off and go to McDonald's. I would sneak off and go to fried chicken places. I would get an extra meal because people just thought I was cute, you know, a little chubby, cute kid. And so it kept going and kept going and kept going until reported medically. My highest medically reported rate was 286 pounds. So I'm also a professional volunteer. What does that mean? I volunteer wherever I can get an opportunity because it usually means a free entrance pass and a great opportunity to give back to the community. I was volunteering for the World Choir Games 2 years ago, and they asked us to wear khaki pants. I didn't have any. So I ran into Walmart real quick and I said, okay, I'm a size 24. I'm gonna go in here and grab these pants and on over here and put them on. So I ran into the store, like I said, and I went to put on these pants. They didn't fit. I was now a size 26. This was me. 2 years ago, I decided I didn't want to be fat. And it changed the way I eat. I love to cook. Anybody who knows me, who has ever sat at my table, knows I love to cook, and I can. So I had to change the way that I cook. No more sauces, no more gravies, no more pot roast with everything inside of it. I had to no more corn pudding. I had to change the way I cook and the way I look at food. Food is no longer just a comfort, but it's fuel. Every morning I get up fighting the fight of what am I going to eat. Every day I have to think, how am I going to exercise? What am I going to do to move my body? I am proud to say, at this point, I have lost a supermodel. I have lost 110 pounds.
I plummeted on a downward spiral, and at my highest weight, I was 245 pounds. The only thing left for me to make a decision about was how was I going to take my life. Was I going to take it with my shotgun? Was I going to take it with my .357 Magnum? And in November of 2013, I was at the beach house for Thanksgiving, and the Holy Spirit told me, Mika, you lost your parents because your parents made bad choices. Your father knew heart disease ran in his family, but he chose to fry everything from his cow to his butter. Your mother knew that her lungs were bad, but she continued to smoke a pack of cigarettes all her life until she passed away. When you find yourself in a situation where you have problems with your health, you're not going to have anyone else to blame but yourself. I've given you the tools, I've given you the knowledge, now you have to make the choices.